the game could see the boxing voice.
Welcome back, gang, for the first time and hopefully many more to come. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and click on the notifications right here, this little bell, so you can get those emails every time.
How's it going? It's Ron from the Boxing Voice. I'm here with Luke Campbell. How's it going?
Yeah, going great, yeah.
How are you feeling coming up towards this fight this Saturday?
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to get out there, put in a great performance, and just can't wait to get back in the ring.
Now, not overlooking your opponent, but your name's been buzzed a lot with, you know, potential title shot coming up in the near future. How important is this fight for you to get that opportunity for another chance at the title?
Yeah, I mean, every fight's important. It's not just about going out there and getting the win, it's about going out there and being very impressive and putting a great performance in and putting a good show on. And obviously getting the win and then moving on to the next one. You know, I need to stay active. I am prepared for this fight. I'm excited for it and excited to see what the future holds.
Now, you know, the WBC belt kind of in question right now with the potential of Mikey Garcia losing that belt. He's fighting Spence.
Yep.
There's been people talking about Teofimo Lopez as wanting to fight you for that belt. What's your opinions on that particular fight?
There's a lot of talk about, there's a lot of movement in the WBC at the minute. There's a lot of people, the numbers are changing all the time. All I know is that I'm number one for that, mandatory for that belt, and I'll beat them all.
Now with a fight with like Teofimo Lopez, he's a pretty good amateur. He's moving up pretty quick in the rankings. With your experience, you've been in there with former world champions, a lot of experience. If a fight with you and Teofimo Lopez would happen, would that be a huge step up for him? Would he be rushing towards a title shot fighting someone like you? Yeah,
definitely. I mean, I know Lopez. We've done a fair bit of sparring together over in Miami. He's a nice guy. Him and his dad. But listen, if this is for the world title and this is business, and if that's a fight for it, then he's making a big mistake against me.
Absolutely. Now, you know, with the WBC belt in limbo with Mikey Garcia, this fight's this Saturday.
Yeah.
What is your predictions when it comes to Mikey Garcia versus Spence?
Yeah, I mean, it's a very interesting fight. You know, Mikey's very smart. He's a very smart guy, and he was the one that picked Spence as his opponent. So there must be something in it behind that. I'm looking forward to the fight, and it's going to be a great fight. I really don't know what. I mean, everybody's talking about the size difference and stuff like that, but I really don't think that matters too much in this fight. You know, he was world champion at 140, so he's moved up a weight above. But I think it's going to be a very interesting fight.
Do you think people are overlooking the fact that Mikey has a chance? A lot of people's like, oh, Spence is too big, they'll get rid of Mikey in less than 6 rounds. Is that like ridiculous for people to say that?
I think so. I think if people underestimate Mikey Garcia, I think that works in his favour. And you know, they might be in for a shock. You know, I think there's a good chance Mikey Garcia could win this fight.
Now, with going back to you, you're at 135. How long do you see yourself being at 135?
I'll be at 135 until I've achieved everything I want to achieve. You know, I'm here to be a world champion. That is in line for the WBC belt. So I'm excited for that. Like I say, there's a lot of movement in the WBC at the minute, but all I know is that I'm mandatory number one for it, and I'll be ready to fight whoever.
Now, Krolla is coming up fighting Lomachenko. Your predictions on how that fight will go out? Yeah,
I mean, it's a very big ask for Krolla. I think Krolla's style is made for Lomachenko. You know, I see a stoppage. I see a Lomachenko stoppage, but I hope not. You know, Krolla's, you know, a fellow Brit, and I hope Krolla can do the business.
Now, with someone like you, if you fought Lomachenko, people criticize Lomachenko a little bit in this weight class, coming up fighting Linares, someone that you had a competitive fight with. Linares dropped Lomachenko at that point, managed to get the stoppage later, had a fight with Pedraza, didn't really look like the Lomachenko that many people had placed him at. Is this weight class a little too big for him? And if he fought someone like you, would that be like a weight issue, or just it comes down to skill?
I mean, his I think they've got him number 1 pound for pound. I don't believe that the weight class is potentially too big for him. Me and Lomachenko fight would be an amazing fight. 2 Olympic gold medalists, champion v champion as a professional. I think that'll be a super fight. A fight that I'm definitely up for. A fight that I would want after winning the WBC. And I think it's a very good clash of styles, and is set for a very entertaining fight. Champion v champion, and go from there.
So obviously triangle theories don't always work in boxing. They can say Lomachenko beat Linares, and then Linares, and you had a very close competitive fight. Yeah. What have you learned from that Linares fight that if you did fight Lomachenko, and for the fans that say that you would lose that fight, what have you?
I believe I'm levels above the Luke Campbell that fought Linares to myself now. I believe I'm a different person inside the ring, physically, mentally. I'm bigger, stronger, wiser. I was going through a difficult time during the camp for Linares, as many people could be aware of. But listen, there's no excuses. I thought I actually won the fight by 2 rounds. I thought I won a good 7 rounds out the fight, but they're saying the knockdown won in the fight, which is fair enough. He's the champion. I came over, and that's just the way the cookie crumbled. But I believe that everything in life is timing, and now is my time.
Well, awesome. I don't want to take too much of your time. You got a very busy week. I want to wish the best of your upcoming fight and the potential of getting a world title shot coming down the line. Fans and followers, social media, where can we find you at?
Yeah, they can find me at Luke11 Campbell on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
If you enjoyed the video, feel free to hit the like, subscribe, and share. As always, if you want to support us to the next level, head over to the patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice. We have tons of exclusive from Border Wars, from title, betting shows, the list goes on and on and on. But in addition to that, if you guys have questions for fighters, trainers, and promoters, this is where you can submit them. We will run out, get these questions answered, and put it back on the show just for you guys. Appreciate it. Peace.